Now we are in what is basically a really huge master bath shower. I don't know if you can see this. What they've done, they basically made a porthole window into the shower. And then you turn and you go in here. This technically, I don't know if you can see this, it's almost a curbless shower. What they've made is a really nice drying off area. I'm kind of standing in here so that when you're done showering, you can actually dry off still in the shower so you don't have to go into the actual bathroom. Once again, we're using Moen fixtures in here. Now what you're seeing, man, this light keeps going out. Let's see if I can put it up on the wall here and get a little light. Okay, I think that'll work. What you're actually seeing is the installation of the custom shower. Let me see if I can kind of get that all in line. I'm not an expert cameraman by any means. My wife would tell you I'm not an expert at anything except causing her headaches. I would tell you that that is the truth. Okay, so basically what we've got is a Moen system. This right here is basically a thermostat, a 3/4 inch inlet thermostatic valve. I really love this. This has been one of the easiest thermostats to install. I think it's going to be fantastic to adjust. And I'm used to working with Growe's, Consinities, Rolls, Kohlers, really high-end product. And one normally does not associate, at least I don't associate Moens with really high-end shower systems. They're just really not set up that way. But I'm really impressed. I really like this. These above the actual thermostat are your volume controls. And what they do is basically, this one is sending water to this body spray, and over here there's going to be a body spray here. I just haven't installed it. I have to get a different size nipple. Yeah, I said nipple. We say nipple a lot in the plumbing industry. And yes, I am that juvenile. Thank you. I'm sure my father will appreciate this. So basically, this volume control sends water, diverts water to the body sprays. The next one up, this is a separate volume control that diverts water to what will be a hand shower. The water supply for the hand shower will come out here. We'll have a bar here and a big hand shower on the wall. And as you can see again, here's looking out of this little window in the shower. Then this final volume control, it's the third one up, actually goes up to control a really nice big shower head. I'm going to see if I can take off one of these volume controls while I'm still holding the camera. It might get a little dicey, but let me do this. The reason I like these so much is they're just absolutely easy to install. A lot of times with Growe's or other brands, you end up having to cut pieces of brass off and get everything situated, I guess. It's just really kind of difficult. It does separate real plumbers from fake plumbers, being able to do that correctly. It took me a minute to get this on here, so it's taken me a minute to get it off. So just bear with me. It's times like these I realize I'm really not that funny because I have nothing to tell you while I'm doing this. I like to think I'm funny most of the time. It's interesting though. Neither my father or my wife thinks I'm that funny. Okay, now let me put this down. What I love about this is that when we roughed this volume control in, you basically you have a minimum and a maximum depth, and you basically measure in the wall how far back in or how far out a certain point on the cartridge is. And to tell you the truth, sometimes it's very esoteric. Sometimes you don't know exactly what the thickness of this tile is going to be, because usually it's between a quarter and a little more than 3/8 of an inch, but you're never sure. What I love about the Moen system was that this little splined attachment, I don't know if I can get a close-up, you probably can't see it, it basically has splines on it, and those splines, it's long enough that when you actually slide this unit on, the splines get received down in the end of this. It goes all the way in really easily, and it was just the most simple to install volume control trim I've ever done. So Moen really, I'm really impressed with their volume controls on this job. There's really nothing special anymore about anything I have to say about this job. It's a nice house. They did some nice stuff in the master bathroom. So like we were kind of talking about, the Moen faucets, while I do enjoy the simplicity of installation, in some cases, I think their mounting block on that T6125 faucet was a little bit bulky. It's a little hard to get in some custom installations. But at least they're trying. They're really trying with the click-on O-ring hoses under the faucets. So I'm going to give them some credit for that. Their trim is excellent. It's very durable. The ease of installation of this shower system, I really appreciated it. So overall, I'm going to give Moen's current configurations for the rough ends and their trims, I'm going to say a solid B+. And if I had to rate them on a star rating system, this is my first faucet review, by the way. I know you all could tell that, I know you couldn't tell, thinking I'm such a consummate master of communications and of taking movies. But this is my first faucet review, so we'll come up with an actual system to rate it. I would give them like a 3.5, 3.75 out of a 5-star rating. And anyway, once again, this is Patrick Goodman with GPS. It's Goodman Plumbing Services in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. And of course, I've got my web developer to thank, who basically keeps me out of trouble because I'm a bit of a retard in many ways. But Jen's going to be doing some product reviews as well from the standpoint of somebody who is not a plumber. We're going to try to have some videos and blogs on products I think are easy to install. We may try to have her install them and see how she thinks they are. See really if a do-it-yourselfer can do the things that Moen claims, because in their directions they've stopped writing words. That I think if that's one thing that I don't like. I'll just show you this before we go. Most of their directions now are just pictures. So instead of having any words, here's the directions on how to install the trim. It's completely just pictures. For the average person who is not a plumber and who just doesn't kind of instinctively, after a while of plumbing, you just kind of instinctively get how things should go. We're going to see if Jen can put some faucets together and do some stuff like that. We're going to get an actual rating system going, and we're just going to try to be a benefit to both contractors and actual homeowners who are trying to do it yourself. So anyway, like I said, it's Patrick, Goodman Plumbing Services, GPS for short, and have a great day.